Hello everyone, welcome back. Are you feeling tired from your long day at work? Well, you have stopped in the right place. In today's video, we are going to do full body stretches that will help release tension that is built up around the neck and spine most of the time. Not only that, doing these stretches regularly will also help improve your posture. Follow along with me. We'll do some dynamic stretches, some static stretches depending on the muscle group, and we are going to hold each stretch for about 5 to 9 deep breaths, or we will do about 5 to 10 repetitions. We don't want to irritate some of the small muscle groups, and we don't want to overdo some of the dynamic stretches. So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to start with the neck stretches. Stand tall with the shoulders nice and relaxed, and as you inhale, simply lift your head up as if you're trying to look at the sky. Hold here for 5 deep breaths. And as you exhale, start bending forward as if you're trying to tuck your chin towards your chest. 5 deep breaths here. Inhale and come up. And as you exhale, bend to either your right or left side as if you're trying to get the ear close to the shoulder. If this is your first time doing neck stretches, I recommend do not apply too much pressure. Inhale and come back to the center, and as you exhale, bend to the other side. Inhale and come back to the center. Now as you exhale, turn either to your right or left about 45 degrees. Use the same hand from behind of your head. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, now imagine you're trying to bring your nose close towards your armpit. Again, you don't have to apply too much pressure, just a little bit to get the stretch on the back of the neck. 5 deep breaths here. Inhale and come back to the center. And as you exhale, turn to the other side. Inhale and take the arm over your head, and as you exhale, try to bring the nose close to the armpit. Inhale and come back. The next one is to just loosen up the shoulders. We sit with rounded shoulders throughout the day, holding the keyboard, or when we are driving. Any activity, it's always in front of us. So we want to take the shoulders back and remind the shoulder blades to sit in those back pockets. All right, we'll do 10 of these. Roll the shoulders up and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The next one is to kind of retrain the flexion and extension for the spine. I'll show it from the side. First, you're trying to push everything out, and then you're trying to squeeze everything in together. All right, but we are going to add the hand movement here. You're going to stretch the hands out, every time you exhale, you're going to try and touch the back of your wrist to each other. Tuck your chin to your chest and push everything back. And as you inhale, you're going to open your arms out, squeeze your shoulder blades together. We'll do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Relax. The next one is side bending. Before you start the movement, kind of push your hips just a little bit forward to actively engage them. Lift one arm over your head, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, start bending down to the other side. You should feel the stretch all the way on this side. Hold there. And come back. Inhale and lift the other arm up, and as you exhale, bend to the opposite side. And come back. All right. The next one is for the hamstrings. Most of the cases when you're having too much of lower back pain, it could be also because of the tightness in the hamstrings from sitting too long or just picking up activities that you do over and over. We can tend to tighten the hamstrings. When these become tightened up, it will pull the hips down and then cause lower back pain. So it could be one of the reasons. I'm not saying this is it. So let's go ahead and do the hamstring stretch. Step one foot forward, whichever the leg is going in the front, you want to make sure and try to keep that knee straight as much as possible. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, now push your hips back as if you're trying to stick your belly to the thigh here and reach towards your toes. Hold there. 5 deep breaths. And come back. Go ahead and switch your sides. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, push your hips back and reach for your toes. Inhale and come back. The next one is a slight modification of Jefferson curls where we are trying to round everything. Stand with your feet hip width apart, both the toes pointing straight. Now take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, round your shoulders, push the belly button towards your spine. Now round the lower back, start going down. Exhale, 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 and once you reach the farthest point, if you can reach the mat, go ahead and reach the mat and relax your neck. Stay here for 5 deep breaths. Now as you inhale, lift your head up just a little bit, and as you exhale, place the hands on the ground and take your feet back. We are going to get into all fours position. Let's do cat and cow. We want to improve that spine mobility. Now as you inhale, You want to push your stomach down, get everything into extension position. Kind of imagine you're trying to take the shoulder blades down and back. Try to look up. And as you exhale, start by tucking your chin to your chest. Push the shoulder blades up and pull the tailbone in towards the stomach. Inhale and up. Exhale and down. We'll do 4 more reps. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale and come back to the center. Now as you exhale, this is called as thread the needle. Imagine you're sliding your hand from underneath as if you're taking a thread into the needle. Now go as far as you can. Once you reach the farthest point of twisting your spine, go ahead and rest the shoulder and then your head. Hold here for 5 deep breaths. Inhale and slowly come back up. Now as you exhale, do the same thing on the other side. Since I had a shoulder surgery, I don't really can drop the weight on the right shoulder yet, but go ahead and do just like the other side. 5 deep breaths here. Inhale and slowly come back up. And as you exhale, come back on your hips. The next one, we are going to open up the hips a little bit. Go ahead and place one leg to the side. The toe is pointing outwards. If having the heel in line with the knee is a bit challenging, if it is very deeper and you have very tight muscle groups, you can place it at any different angle. Just make sure the toes are pointing outwards. The reduced angle means reduced difficulty. So pick a place that you feel comfortable, and from here make sure you're facing forward. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to push your entire body weight towards that base heel. 5 deep breaths here. Inhale and come back, and as you exhale, let's go ahead and switch the sides. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, shift the entire body weight towards that side. You should feel the stretch in the inner thigh. Inhale and come back. The next one is going to be a little bit of a dynamic movement. You're going to stretch one leg out completely. Place both the hands on the ground at the length of your torso. Make sure the wrist is right below the shoulders. This heel should be in line with the knee, and from here, every time you exhale, you try and sit back on the heel. Inhale and come forward. We will do 5 reps. sides. Again, take a deep breath in, exhale and sit back on the heels. Inhale and forward, exhale and back. 4 more reps. And come back. For the next one, we are going to lie down on our back. Twisting the spine, especially focusing on the lower back. But if you have any previous injuries, disc bulge, or any doctor diagnosed conditions, if you do not know whether you can do this or not, I suggest do not do it until you hear it from your doctor saying that you are clear to do the movement. This could be very sensitive if you have any of those conditions. Alright, go ahead and stretch one leg out. Inhale and lift the other one up. Bend at the knee 90 degrees. And as you exhale, try and twist your spine, taking that leg to the opposite side as close as possible towards the ground. Again, you don't have to apply too much pressure, just stretch in the lower back, just feel good about it. 5 deep breaths. Inhale and come back up. Exhale and drop the leg down. And on the other side, inhale and up. And as you exhale, take the hand support and bring that leg as close as possible to the ground. And once you reach the farthest point, let the feet reach the floor and stay here for 5 deep breaths. Anytime you are doing any twisting movements, do not apply too much pressure on your spine. Inhale and come back. Exhale and drop it down. Now take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and wrap your arms around the shin bone as if you're trying to hug both the knees, bringing them towards your chest and chin close to the knees. Hold here. Inhale and drop the legs back. Now let's roll on to the stomach. We'll do cobra breathing. When you are doing this, make sure your feet are together and the ankles are flat. And one important thing or the common mistake is when they are doing cobra pose, most of them think that you have to push yourself up using the strength from your arms, which makes no sense because we are really trying to strengthen the lower back muscles here. So make sure you are activating the back muscles to lift your torso off the floor. So go ahead and have your hands in line with the chest, elbows tucked in towards your body. Continue to look down so you will reduce the strain on the back of your neck. Now every time you inhale, try to lift yourself up just a little bit up until your navel. Exhale and down. We'll do 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, last one, since we did the extension for the spine, we want to counter it with the flexion. So we will end today's stretch by getting into the child's pose. Make sure the feet are together. We don't want the heels turned outwards. That will cause injuries to your ankle or your foot in the long run. So make sure the feet are together and you're actually sitting yourself on the heels. Now take a deep breath in, lengthen the spine, expand the lungs, and as you exhale, start going forward as if you're trying to stick your stomach to the thighs. Let the hands stay on the sides here. Once you reach the farthest, now go ahead and relax your head down. When you're doing this child's pose, make sure you're letting the tension from the hips, from the shoulder and the neck go away. Let your body literally sink into the ground towards gravity. You don't want to have any muscles that are actively tightened up or contracted. You want them relaxed. Now take 9 deep breaths here. And as you inhale, bring your hands in line with the knees and slowly help yourself to come up. Take your time. You may have some blood rush here, so don't force yourself to be super active right away. That is all I have for you. I hope this video is helpful. Let me know in the comments. Stay active, stay fit, stay healthy. Thank you. Take care.